Hey guys, thank you all for tuning in to the Goddess Frequency today. My name is Daisy, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and like.
Ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? I tried and I
Hey
tried.
guys, thank you all for tuning in to the Goddess Frequency today. My name is Daisy, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to this wonderful channel. I have so much in store for you all, and I'm sure that you all are going to love it. Today's video is going to be about a few lessons and revelations that I've come across during these trying times from the pandemic to now. Now, I know things were slowly getting back to normal, and then World War III hit, but I will say that from the beginning of the pandemic to now, I've been going through a lot of transformation. This is a very transformational period for me, and I just wanted to come and express and share some things that I've learned along the way. I do have some notes on my phone. I do want to be honest about that because honestly, my memory is trash. So I wrote down a lot of everything that I did want to speak on. So honestly and truly, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. At the beginning of the pandemic, I didn't really social distance for that long, only because my job at the time, they hated us. But no, they didn't hate us. It was kind of essential. And we were only social distance for about 6 to 7 weeks. But in that 6 to 7 weeks, I'm sorry, I utilized that time to really start doing some self-reflection, some much needed self-reflection. Right before the pandemic, I had just left the relationship, and in leaving the relationship, there was a lot of things that I could feel energetically were coming up. So it was a perfect time to, do some soul searching. And, in doing so, I just took that hermit mode, took that time as a hermit mode. If you're into tarot, you know exactly what that is. So in this reflection period, there were two major things that came up for me. And one of the things that came up for me was just that I have not been like living my life authentically. And I was just painting a picture of perfection, and I wasn't being who I knew I wanted to be on the inside. I've just always been one of those friends, one of those people that tells people to, not care what others think about them and, go after whatever it is. I'm that friend. I'm very supportive, and, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Fuck what everyone thinks, right? But I never took my own advice. I was very much someone that cared about what people thought about me, and I cared about, what people, like how I look. Like I'm self-aware almost to a fault, right? And I had realized that I had internalized so many derogatory things that have been projected onto me from, family, friends, authority figures in my life, that kind of just skewed my perception of self. And in doing so, it made me a people pleaser. It made me someone that was very perfectionist. Like I said perfectionist, but I had a lot of perfectionism, right? And that perfectionism like really held me back from doing the things that I really wanted to do, including starting this YouTube channel. If anyone knows me, people that have known me for a long time know how long I've wanted to start a YouTube channel. And I just never did because things had to be perfect. And that perfectionism created a delusion within myself that I had things together when I didn't have them together, and that I was living this life that I wanted when I honestly and truly wasn't. So during that social distancing, and this is the catalyst, of course, this is when I started to realize, like, girl, like, no, you're not happy, and I started to realize that I cared deeply about what people thought about me, and I asked myself, is that a way that I want to live? And the answer was no. Like, I didn't want what had been projected onto me about myself to continue to hold me back anymore. That was one lesson, and then another lesson that I came across was that I was taking things for granted. I was practically taking life for granted. Growing up, I'm an only child, so I don't want to say things were handed to me, but things were handed to me. Like, I didn't really want for much. I always had, things were focused on me a lot because I was an only child. Like, I could have whatever I wanted. So when things didn't go my way, or when things didn't look like how I want them to look, I couldn't see the silver lining, and I started to take a lot of things for granted. Like, in school, I was very much one of those kids that, they would always say, oh, she has a lot of potential, but she just doesn't use it. And it was very true. Like, when I look back, I wasn't utilizing the gifts that God had given me. I was gifted, I was talented, and I had a lot of opportunities, and I took all of that for granted. So I think in taking those things for granted, I just lost it all, right? Like, for what I felt, right? At the time, I felt like I had lost it all. And once I had started doing the work, I realized, like, wait, I'm not even, I'm not expressing gratitude, for just the little things that I have. And I started to do the work, and started diving into, like, that divine abundance and expressing gratitude, and just trying to show up for myself and applying myself more, taking action for the things that I know that I wanted. And, slowly but surely, things started to change for me. And, like I said, this all started, like, these revelations came up to me around the time that, the pandemic started. But from then to now, especially with the second lesson, and showing up for myself, and this is me right now also showing up for myself, because like I said, I've wanted to start YouTube for the longest, but I felt like I had to, be at a pinnacle of success. I don't even know what the hell success, I was expecting to be at, for me to be able to come present myself to the world and spread my message. And I realized that, I spoke with my therapist a while back ago, and she told me, she said, she was like, we think that that's what, we have to wait for. We have to wait for the success, or whatever we see success being. But she was like, we don't realize that the actual work, in getting to our pinnacle of success is sometimes in us expressing, us being there for other people, us, kicking that self-doubt, and what is that, imposter syndrome, pushing imposter syndrome to the side and saying, yeah, I may not have gotten the certification, or I may not have the experience yet, but while you're gaining the experience, you are able to say, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. This is why I say, like, my memory is a little trash. But you're able to say, that at the end of the day, you're showing up, and you're being present, and you're, just allowing yourself to express. And that's one thing that I just had not mastered, and I'm just now mastering. And, the work that had needed to be done to do so, it really just took... it took me, like I said, feeling like I've lost actually, not even feeling actually, really, really in the physical, hitting rock bottom and really asking myself those deep questions. And, I searched myself for feelings of discomfort, and I asked myself, why am I uncomfortable, right? What hand did I play in my own discomfort? And when I started to analyze that, I started to see how I was taking so many things for granted, and I was not being as grateful as I should have been. So I'm just sharing this now, as an intro to my channel. But also I want I want Her Seduction to be a place where I'm able to document exactly how I'm blooming, right? Like how I'm discovering myself. Like when I say Her Seduction, it I enjoy, conversations about sexuality and sensuality, and I want to be there to help women and people that don't identify as a woman. It doesn't really matter what you identify as, but I want to teach people how to connect with themselves on a deeper level, far beyond just what we may think we know. Yeah, I think that's really what I'm here to do. I feel like that is my purpose. I feel because I've been so sheltered. I've been one of those people that, like, I consider my room. I am so okay with being alone. I'm so okay with being by myself that I've learned how to really navigate my own energy. And when I observe things, sometimes I notice that some people are afraid of their own energy, and I've been there, not energy, but they're afraid of their own power. Sometimes you know that you're powerful and you know that you can move mountains, but you're afraid to do so. And I'm just ready to start moving mountains. I'm ready to start being there for other people, and as I'm growing, watching and helping others grow as well. All in all, I just want to say, with these lessons that I've learned, I've understood that life is a journey, and that where it's never, this journey, this self-love, self-healing journey is never going to be linear. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs. You're going to, sometimes traumas that you think that you may have, healed totally come back up, because there's a part of it that you may not have touched and you weren't ready to heal in that past moment, and now you are ready to heal it. And just to allow the universe and you as a co-creator with the universe, to you show up for yourself and the universe will show up for you. That's really what I'm trying to say. Now what did I do to actually start healing and working on these two particular limiting beliefs, is what I'm calling them. Honestly, I searched myself for discomfort. I searched myself for discomfort, and I asked myself, why am I uncomfortable? And I asked myself as well, what hand did I play in my discomfort? And then from there, I decided to take action with what I can. And I realized that, it's all a journey. We are all trying to, live our best lives. And I just want you all to remember that it's best to just focus on the things that you can control. And sometimes what you can control is just yourself. And that's enough. Being able to control just yourself is enough. So, with that, I want you all to, if you're in a place where you may feel stagnant, if you're in a place where you may feel like things just aren't working out for you, and that, you want so much more for yourself, be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, but also ask yourself, is there any way that you may be adding on to your suffering? Like I was saying, just remember, to stay patient, stay diligent, and things will start to work out for you. And just remember that even in your low time, in your low points, it's the universe working for you and never against you. The universe never works against you. You know, I learned while focusing on these particular revelations that one, success is a mindset, freedom is a mindset. And once you find those within yourself first, everything else starts to follow. But yes, that is all I had for you all today. Thank you for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with someone that you want to see win, and you know, have them possibly, you know, or you all can actually comment in the description below. Okay. Yes, that is all I have for you all today. Thank you all for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and thumbs up the video. Share the video with someone that you want to see win. Leave a comment below and let me know, like, what are some things that have been coming up for you in these crazy times. Like, where are you in your self-healing, self-love journey, and what are you doing to you know, push forward? And even, you know, the world is crazy right now. Like, what are you doing to stay sane? Yes, please talk to me. Right now, I don't have Instagram. I have Instagram, but I'm taking a cleanse from that right now. So you all can follow me on Her Seduction. Everything will be listed in the description box below. I have a personal and a business page. I don't know if I really want sorry y'all, I had like a random thought, but I don't know if I really want to like merge the two yet. So I do have two different pages. Like I said, everything will be in the description box below. Thank you again, and you all have a good one.